So, what up, world? Y'all already know what it is. I don't know if y'all tired of seeing me by now. I really don't care if y'all are. We got something special in the works. This is the pilot. To my right, I have Shanise. Ladies first, you already know how that is.
Hello, I'm Shanise.
To my left, cousin Marquise, Lo Quis.
I already know.
You already know what it is. And this is the day before Thanksgiving. That's just how dedicated we are. So in the background, you're probably gonna hear cooking sounds and all that shit. Just deal with
Some
it.
pumpkin pie.
So, what? Do you like pumpkin pie?
Pumpkin pie is sweet potato
Oh,
pie.
yeah. I mean, I have pumpkin pie.
But nobody in our family cooks pumpkin pie.
Y'all know what I meant. Y'all know what I meant. Sweet potato. Sweet potato. I'm sorry.
Okay, that's
Sweet
good.
potato. Sweet potato pie.
Alright, so we're gonna start off right now by y'all introducing yourselves. I talk all the goddamn time, so y'all go first. Who wants to go first?
Marquise go first.
Well, most of y'all already know me. You know, I go by Quis. Lo Quis for some of y'all.
1/3 of VIP.
Right. 1/3 of VIP.
You're right.
But yeah, we doing this podcast thing. Most of y'all know me from rapping and blase, whatever. But I'm finna, do this podcast thing with my family, and we make it happen.
You already know why you said that too. Free Jig, free YS.
You know?
2020, man. Shanise.
We'll keep this brief. I'm Shanise. Everybody calls me Shanise. And this is my cousin Marquise. And this is Jay, my friend. And we'll be doing a podcast. Give us a sec.
Give us a sec. We're gonna get it right. You already know.
Give us a
But
sec.
and me, I'm Streetz, Misfit Streetz. You already know. I'm also 1/3 of VIP, CSG, Crime Street. Y'all know that kind of culture. We do this. So now the introductions are out the way. Where y'all want to start with? You want to start with the verses?
You know what? We can get Biden and Trump out the way.
All right. So yeah.
Let's get them out the way.
So apparently, we have a new president, and apparently, Trump has finally conceded and admitted that he lost.
Right.
So how do you guys? Are you guys excited about Biden and Kamala, or?
To be honest, I feel like everybody worried about a stimulus check. Y'all know that.
I was cheated.
Y'all know that's coming.
Great things.
It seems like, for real, it seems like everybody voted. That voted counted. But Biden, I feel like he had a lot of Obama support, so for the most part, he was gonna win. I know Trump did a lot of like messed up stuff that we didn't like. I'm not really too big on that, but
if you ask me, I feel like, and this is a very unpopular opinion, but I feel like Trump should have been able to finish out his term. And I only say that because Trump is a dick. He is. There's no way around it. There's no sugarcoating it. That's the he is. But he did do some positive things. But I feel like a person should be able to finish their full job. Like if you can't, like this is only the third time
He finished it.
No, listen. This is only the third time that this has happened in history where a president has lost in the second term. Like Trump.
No business winning.
But it's a lot of, how can I put it? Basically my views on politics is that it's all freaking. Everybody's being puppeted anyway. Like there's a puppeteer at the top.
so Trump, I feel like.
Trump had his own money, and Trump wasn't being controlled by everybody else. Trump did what the hell he wanted to, and that's why those white people wanted him out too. So even if he did, I'm just gonna say I don't feel like he was a good person, but you also always got to keep in mind that some people can do the right things for the wrong reasons.
Right.
And he did a lot of right things for the wrong reasons. And if we're in a positive space, and everybody we got a black vice president and all of that. But you can go back to Barack Obama. You can go back to anybody that we voted for and seen stuff that they did too that was under decisions that we didn't like. So I'm just saying, I feel like let you get 4 years. You got a whole 8-year term. You do what you do, because he didn't really like. What did he? The pandemic came and he handled it like a retard. But outside of that, what did he?
Just gave people money.
Yeah. Outside of that, what did he really destroy to the point? Like I, for one,
he destroyed the nation.
No. I for one like racism out in the open. I'd rather you give it to me that way. I don't want it hidden, because that's what it's going to go. It's going to go back hidden. It's going to get hidden.
People don't like that. They don't like that. And I feel like Trump, I'm not a Trump supporter, but I think like he was judged on based on how he handled his businesses and everything else. But you know, he wanted to build a wall, he wanted to do this and this and that, and everything he was saying like didn't sound right. Biden, I don't really know what he's going to provide. I just know that he got a lot of people backing.
Okay, boom. Let me say my opinion. Boom. Can we curse?
Yeah, you ain't hear me.
Okay, so boom. Either way, I feel like we're decent, because Trump is just crazy as a bitch. Like, Trump is crazy. Like, he does not know how to conduct himself as an adult to be a president in the first place, period. So he does not need to be the president. He should not have been the president.
Wait, did he catch COVID? Or was it fake?
It was some stupid shit. I don't know.
He caught COVID.
Word to everything. Like, the crazy thing about it is that Trump should have never been president. Biden, on the other hand, yes, he's president, but he's only president because people didn't want Trump to be president. Biden and Trump, to me, are both not the pick for the country.
Okay, so
No.
go ahead.
And like Jay said, I would rather you tell me you don't like me than for you to hide you don't like me. Because at one point, Biden, you didn't like me either. But now you need me, so you like me. And now we've gotten you here, so now what? The only difference that I see between Biden and Trump is that Biden is a Democrat, and that's what we were taught to vote, Democrat.
Right.
If we voted Republican, it'd be like some off the wall shit. We never was taught to vote Republican.
You know that our people were Republicans at first, right?
I don't care about that. Everything. I'm not voting for Trump ever.
I'm not saying. I'm just saying. But that's how fickle this game is. Politics is a game, and when you realize, like, so we think about where we at this point in time.
We really wanted Kanye. That's what he wanted.
No,
we wanted Kanye.
No, fuck him too. Listen, when we're in
No, hold on before I forget this though.
Okay, go ahead.
I don't feel like Obama really backed Biden like that. I feel like when it was time to vote, he came out and voted and like showed his face. But his whole election, I didn't see Obama.
You didn't see Biden.
No, but listen though. But when Obama was president, Biden was there. That's why I'm saying he had the back.
But where did you see the speech that Biden taught?
Did he mention Obama? He didn't mention Obama.
He didn't mention Obama. He was very, to me, and I
was
don't know
waiting
if you
for him
say
to
this.
I don't think he did. Biden. I don't think he mentioned him.
No, but I know this is a speech way before he even was running for president.
Oh.
This is when he was whatever he was in, what was it, Delaware or something like that? Where was he something at?
Oh.
He was something somewhere. Like he was a senator or a councilman or something like that. Anyway, the him made a speech, and it was like, I ain't gonna lie, it was a speech. Do you want me to bring it up?
Go ahead.
Word of everything is a speech that basically he don't fuck with us. Like, where do my son?
Oh yeah.
That's a fact. He don't mess with us at all.
He said he ain't want. It was the integration. I know how to say the word.
Remember, when he was like, I don't care what it was like, but if you're going to jail, it looks like you. He said, I don't care if you did it or not. You going to jail.
Oh, no,
if it looks like you robbed my mom, smacked my wife.
I ain't heard that part. I was talking about the school, the integration of black and white people into the same.
Where did everything want to show you? I gotta figure out where was this? Where was that?
And Kamala Harris, her lockup rate for petty crimes like weed was outstanding, but that was her job at the same time. And one thing, so well, I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna give, what is it? The sugar with the salt. So. One is bitter, one is sweet. I'm gonna say the sweet part
we
first.
Can't trust them.
No. So Biden, right, and Kamala is a complete possibility that over time you can learn from your mistakes, and they acknowledge those mistakes. That's one thing. That's when I started paying attention that stood out to me. That they did acknowledge that the past things that they did were mistakes. They didn't just so. All right, so it's a possibility that they might want to do the right thing. But the bitter part of it is, if you look into the politics of things, we're voting, we are the people when we had the power. We voted for a person because he was the lesser of two evils. How do we have fucking power if we're that's not true? Cause we can write in who we want to be the actual candidate, but a lot of people don't know that. But we don't really have that type of person. But what I really feel like is this system, regardless who gets elected, is going to be the same way until it gets changed from the bottom up. It has the whole infrastructure has to change. Like I don't believe that our votes count. I'm gonna say that right now. Like I'm not gonna discourage anybody. I know people think voting is important.
Well,
wait. Let me clarify that by saying on the presidential level, I feel like in the state and locally our votes do matter because those are the people that deal with our day to day. Yeah, they deal with our day to day. And once you get those people into place, it can start trickling up to where it'll be people in higher power in our place that's in our favor. Right now, everybody put people where they want them to be. I feel like, yes, it was a wave that voted Obama, but they wanted Obama in there anyway. Right. Whether it was because they wanted to give him, he had an agenda, or whether they was like, we're going to pacify these niggas real quick. Whichever one it was, that's just my feeling. But we have to realize everything in this world is separation. Everything that they teach us is separation, and that's because, like, even the political parties, Democrat, and that's another thing that Biden was saying, that he will run as, there is no blue states, there is no red states. He will run as the president of the United States. Right. But that's how everything teaches us to separate because there's power in numbers. The government runs because we're separated. How we kill each other on a daily basis. Matter of fact, we spent enough time on that. I'm gonna transition. Yeah. Y'all want to talk about since that transitions into like King Von, rest in peace, and all of this stuff that's going on. I'll leave that to y'all because y'all know more about.
No. We're gonna get into the Jeezy.
Congratulations, Quando Rondo. You got a date. Period. And that's the type of time we on.
Rest in peace, King Von.
Yeah, and rest in peace to everybody that will follow.
So let me ask y'all a question. Why do y'all think we as a people are so invested into that?
That's all that's going on. It's part of social media. That's the only thing that's going on in the world right now is work,
home,
family.
And I'm not taking away from, I know that should be real. I know the streets, I know all of that. But at a certain point, like...
Violence is, it's sad to say, it's entertainment. For some people, it's entertainment. For other people, it's real things like families, people, mothers, people, grandmothers.
But once you in the streets and you still in the streets and that's one thing. But once you employing people and you gotta move differently. You gotta Quando Rondo and King Von at some point are employing other people, or he was employing other people, and you gotta move differently.
I don't really think that they have the day-to-day conversations. They don't have mentors.
Yeah, that's the problem. Another thing about separation.
It's different when you're young.
They keep the old versus new, so the old can't teach you.
I feel like social media has taken over a lot of things, so they follow social media because not for nothing. We grew up. We didn't have mentors. Who was our mentor?
That's a fact.
We didn't have no mentors.
Right.
Everything. We still. It's just
different.
We didn't have no social media either.
Yeah.
That's what it was.
Social media, big influence.
Social media, yeah.
And I'm not saying because like trust me, I know personally that just the street shit is real, but it comes to a time and place where you gotta move past it. You gotta think about that mentality. Because even like not saying even from what I know about this shit, it was a fear. Like, the nigga was beating the nigga ass and then somebody else shot him because he was winning the fight. That's what I heard from.
But that's what.
But that's not. You can't brag about that. Like,
you did it to the wrong person.
I want like there's a person that I had to let know. Like, I had to beat his ass and I had to let him know that this isn't a beef thing. This is me proving my point. And even if you start talking about that killing me shit, even if you do any of this shit, you will always know that you can't beat me. Like you can't. That doesn't. So as a man, you need to really like. Okay, if I bang, like, if it's a gun war, then it's a gun war. That's something different. But if niggas squaring up and you do that, that's bitch shit. And that you can't brag about that and you don't get points off of that.
Social media plays 100% a big part, but you gotta remember what you're saying and what you're posting, because everything you say and do is powerful.
Yeah.
So 9 times out of 10, you talking it up anyways.
Word.
They said in their raps,
Word.
they posted on social media. You want it to come to life, basically.
But you little knucklehead ass niggas, I feel like I'm an OG now. I'm gonna tell y'all like this. Nobody ever told me this, and I had to learn this on my own. One thing is, violence, the only way to end a war completely, because violence only begets more violence and people always going to revenge and it's going to boil and it's going to stew eventually. There's two ways. It's either to wipe out your opponent completely so they can never come back and never hold resentment, or it's to come to an understanding like a fucking grown person should to at one point in life.
And boom, that should put us under Jeezy. And what you call it?
Oh yeah,
right.
yeah, facts.
Right.
Yeah.
They always say protect the bag, kids. That's what y'all gotta do. Realize y'all millionaires. Y'all don't got $5 in y'all pocket. Y'all got $10. Y'all got families to take care of. Y'all gotta move forward and keep going and just let rap be rap. Because you only end up 2 places. We ain't gotta talk about it.
And I ain't saying don't never let nobody disrespect your shit. I'm a nigga, you can say something to me. And over time, you can keep poking me. Keep poking the bear. And I'm probably going to let it slide. But I protect mine. Like, if you not protecting yours and you just out there doing shit, like, it's stupid. Like, that's how I feel. If you protecting yours, that's the most gangster shit in the world. And I said this before. Another hood thing is, like, we always try to put somebody up. If you get up into a place and you can pull somebody up and put them in a better position, that's the most gangster shit in the world.
Y'all gotta let go of them egos. Let them go. Y'all got kids to raise, let go of them egos.
Alright, so yeah. Gucci and Jeezy. Trap game hard, rap game easy. This is round 1 of Gucci Man versus Jeezy.
Remember, y'all already know the snow cone versus the snowman. That's what we gotta say first. Y'all already know. Everybody that know me know I'm a crazy.
You mean the snow clone versus the snowman?
Yeah, you can say clone too. The nigga got crazy, his weight down. Whole different man or whatever. But y'all know the numbers looking like. Y'all know what that's looking like. But I know he want to talk about the crazy stuff. But we know Mr. 1738 got it done. Jeezy won, hands down. Hit for hit, he got it done. Gucci, he brought the entertainment. He brought it.
So
I feel like he brought the entertainment because I didn't know what was going on. But when I learned what was going on, I don't feel like he brought the entertainment. I feel like that's just how he handled the situation as a grown man, because my thing is that if Jeezy sent somebody to kill that man, and he killed that man, that was the perfect way for him to act.
Yeah.
Like, stop playing with me, boy. He should have stood up the whole time and looked at him like I'm looking at him. Like, stop playing with me.
So
I think Gucci wanted to get that out because it's been so long. So
but
by
it's
him,
been so long, but it's still disrespect.
It is. It's disrespect, but when somebody feel a certain type of way, they're just gonna say it. And I think at that moment, he probably was influenced by social media and everybody else, probably making it feel like he has to say that. He didn't have to, because you're in a different space. You did jail time. So your mentality is totally different, but I feel like he let the outside world kind of like play a role. Because he's different now. If you're different and you move different, you're on a diet, your whole mental is like completely
His
different.
appearance is different, but I'm pretty sure that his mind is still the same.
Nah, but you grow like, and it's. I feel like when you're in the streets, you get it. You learn a certain. It's a certain respect. Like I really feel like Gucci has to have a certain level of respect for Jeezy for actually going through with it.
Everything happens for a reason.
Yeah, so like it's like a lot of niggas talk that I sent a hit on you, but this nigga actually did it. So he about that life in some kind of way. And you know what I did? I put that nigga in the casket.
I don't feel like it had anything to do with having respect for Jeezy. I feel like he did it it was a self thing to me. Like,
yeah, but is the show like okay? Like, but what I'm saying is the BAP. A lot of people being like, I can't be in that room. He still has his dignity intact. Yeah. Gucci still has his dignity intact. So it's like, all right, I bodied that nigga, and like I'm here, I'm shining. You see all that? That's why. Because at first I had to analyze. I'm like, this nigga keep talking about all this. He too old to be talking about all these jewels, but he really saying I'm still alive.
Like
you see me, I'm still here. But you understand. But at the same time, Jeezy probably really, really does regret that shit. Not just because his man got body, but the fact that you grow.
Truthfully, honestly, I don't think he's thinking about it. I know he knows it's there, but he's so far gone. Like,
but you see when he performed So Icy, his face lit up. Like, even in the interview, he was saying like, I just feel good that I can listen to So Icy again. And then it was just like and then I'm from Georgia.
Some people don't.
You said what?
What do you mean by that?
Because So Icy is the whole reason why all of this, on the surface reason that why everything happened. So Icy was a song with Jeezy and Gucci, and then they was fighting over who.
So that was the biggest part of the night. I do congratulate them on doing that.
Oh, they had a song together?
Yeah,
they performed that.
That's what
they performed together
at the end.
Oh, wow.
So that was a big moment. I didn't even have to watch the whole verses. I didn't watch it.
Being from Georgia, bro, that shit was like impactful.
So
like, it divided. Like niggas would really be like, niggas was really like divided from that
they
shit.
Was smart.
Like, for real.
If
like
Gucci and Jeezy was smart, they would do a song together. It's possible, but they were smart right now. They would do a song together.
I think
put it up.
I think a song right now is too much, but I think a tour, if things open up, would be.
That's kind of big. At least a song would.
You think a tour would be more safe than a song?
No, I feel like no. Listen, what I'm saying. I'm not talking about say as long as they actually really came to some mutual agreement about the money. But I'm talking about as far as practical. I'm not over it enough, nigga, to be on the same track with you again to talk and act like we on karate. But if we go on separate sets, nigga, just say here we got security and they know we here together and it's a big name and it's drawing money, we can do that.
If they trying to set an example, make a song now to see what's gonna work, and then we can get money later. But they have to come together and make
the tour go right. Then maybe
right now they can make a lot of money if they drop a song today. If they drop a song tonight, everybody listen to it. The same way they watch the verses.
But street cred wise, it wouldn't be.
That's ego. Street cred is ego.
In certain aspects, I understand. I'm big on like it's certain things. Like if they do it, that would be big. I would understand, but I just don't feel like. I feel like Jeezy would be giddy to do it right now, but Gucci probably like, nah, fuck that, nah.
It's all ego. If you want to make some more money, let's get it done.
I feel like Gucci is really into his self-image, so I feel like any positive thing thrown his way, he would take it. Just like if he did that versus, I feel like he'd do something.
But see, by him being an entertainment, he already came on and say he want to verse somebody else. Because he know what he gonna profit off.
But they talked about it beforehand. Gucci said that he had to play that song or he wasn't doing it. He said, if I can't play truth, if I can't speak my truth, then I ain't
And
doing
for Jeezy not to care, that's even bigger. Ain't nobody gonna be stuck 15 years later. They're not gonna be stuck in one place. They don't care about that. They want to know about what's going on right now.
Right.
Let's just get it over with.
Some people stay stuck.
Because if you stuck there, you'll never get over it.
That's true.
Now it's over with, they can move forward.
Mm-hmm. So, what's next on the...
Sorry.
What you want to talk about? What you want to do?
I want to play.
So bottom line is we're gonna close out this whole beef section of our people going against our people, because what I'm going to transition to opens a whole nother door. And we're beefing against each other, and they doing it purposely so we can't see our true potential, because they just want to keep us docile, and they want to keep us content, and they take everything from us, basically. Everything that we create, they use. When I worked at Burger King back in the day, they came out with chicken fries, and I forgot, it said like something, I'm trying to think, it said something about this is hot, like it was like our slang. I can't remember exactly what they said.
Thank God he's still not stuck.
No, but we run everything that we run America. So I'm gonna go into it. I'm trying to figure out the right way to go into it. So our people, right? We don't really know our ancestry. We don't know exactly where we came from. We came from Africa. We don't know exactly what parts.
Some people think they do. Some people fake wolf.
But with that being said, is in this generation, at this time, our people and our ancestors built America. So a lot of people say, I'm not from America, I'm not this, I'm not that. This is our country too. And there's a lot of people that's elder that I've had, as me being an artist, and that's being my passion, and that's what I do. I have people who older who know like the work, you gotta work, and they want validation to be equal to bosses. I want this promotion, they're gonna give it to this white man before they give it to me with less experience, or they're gonna do this or that. They want that validation because they want to feel equal. I feel like I'm already fucking equal, because everything America runs off the things that we created. Not just from the creations that were stolen from us, the inventions that helped better America. Not just that, but our culture as a whole. Like our music, our slang, or all that. That was the chicken fry. I can't remember exactly what they said because I'm probably blocked that shit out. But it was some slang that they used that shouldn't have been on that shit. But they were doing it to cater to our people, taking from our people, because they know that's what hot. We always have our posts. We are the creative people.
But you gotta think about chicken fries are only. You are only
no. That's on the bottom. At the bottom level, they take from us. That's what I'm saying. But what I'm transitioning to is the goddamn Grammys. That's where I was going with this. At the bottom level, they take from us. So, well, all of these complaints about what's going on with the Grammy picks and the Grammy nominees and how
mad about the Grammys. Oh, I'm about to serve y'all.
But I'm saying what everybody's saying and what's going on, you can't expect them to understand what's going on, what's the post was actually really popular, because they don't know. They see and they take, but they're not really there. So like people with big names that don't have Grammy. There's certain people that, like he said, Rick Ross probably don't have a Grammy. If Rick Ross don't have a Grammy, that shit is nuts. And
does the Grammy go by years? Like, is we just talking about this year?
This year is crazy.
They got time.
Okay, but this is the thing. Is this like the 2020 Grammys? Or are we saying like, okay,
it's 2021.
It's going to come to top
of January
next
2021.
Year, but it's the whole 2020.
Okay, but why do you think that Rick Ross deserves a Grammy this year?
Not this year. I wasn't saying this year.
No. I just said he ain't got
one. Why you sitting there?
Okay, if he doesn't have one.
I don't know that for a fact.
That's not a fact.
We don't know. We don't know. But I'm sure he don't have one. Because
he don't fit. And there's a lot of categories.
I'm sure he doesn't have one by now. He won't get one.
Right.
But why?
That's
the problem.
Right. So you don't got one.
But he's nice though.
Kanye took on his Instagram.
Does he have a Grammy?
Threw his Grammy in the toilet. Kanye threw his Grammy in the toilet and was peeing on his Instagram story.
When we know he care about it.
And some people got upset about that. And Kanye does a lot of stupid shit, but
after that, he's gonna get more Grammys.
No,
they're gonna keep giving him to him.
No, Kanye. I honestly Kanye is nuts in the aspect, but at the same time, he knows a lot more than what we know. So Kanye, by saying that's the same exact sentiment that I like as an artist right now. Like I feel like with my ego, I feel like I can bang with any artist. You can put me with Hov. If I hear Hov verse first, and I get time, I'm gonna bang with that nigga. I might get banged with it without hearing his verse first. That's how I feel. But I don't. If I get to a point, I don't give a fuck about a Grammy because that's their validation. Like, who needs their validation? That's what we as a people need to know. What we have our value. So our shows never are as impactful. Nobody give a damn that much about it. They don't ever care about the hip hop awards. We don't care about the damn BET awards. Everybody want to get dressed up and hit the carpet for the Grammys. They want to dance for the master type shit. They want to be seen in their eye. And
Grammys is like, for most artists, it's like the top of the top. You win a Grammy, people feel like you're somebody or your music means something, not just to the black community. So when they talk about the BET Awards don't cater to everybody. They do for the most part. They do
cater to everybody.
No.
Black entertainment TV.
But
BET was sold to a white person.
Right. No, but listen. But for the most
but white
part,
people still get awards on BET.
They do.
Like VH1 is very nasty when it comes to white people.
They do.
Black
they
people
do.
on that.
They do.
But BET is very open when it comes to
because that's how our people are. That's who we are.
Right. But
that's how they be taking our shit.
Right. Or they get nice to it.
But you can't help it. That's who we are as a people.
When you're an artist, you think about the mass appeal. You don't think about that when it comes to BET.
No. Matter of fact, VH1 is nasty. MTV is very nasty to black people.
Oh, hell yeah.
MTV is just like, it's nasty to black people. MTV? What is it? Music, television?
What do you think about Eminem? Right now, because at one point when I was younger, it was undeniable that he was one of the goats. And now people be trashing Eminem. So I want to know.
I'm gonna be 100% honest. Eminem, in my opinion, y'all gonna kill me for this. It is what it is. He top 10.
Eminem deserves every accolade that he got.
He top 10 all the time.
Of what?
Of like rappers, best rappers.
Rappers.
And
rappers, you know what? And Eminem is more of an MC than
that's why the way that he nobody puts together words. Like, his content might be crazy sometimes. This nigga said, "Mother, are you there? I love you. I never meant to hit you over the head with that shovel." Like, but the way that he puts stuff together when he really rapping, nobody do that shit.
What is that?
He said, "Mother, are you there? I love you. I never meant to hit you over the head with that shovel."
People.
What did he say after that?
I can't remember. He said, give me the keys. He said, "Give me the keys. I'm drunk, and I never driven a truck, but I smoked dope in the cab.
Right.
Stab you with the sharpest knife I can grab. Come back the next week and reopen your scab."
A whole bunch of that.
Like, that's
right.
But that's not all he does.
I'm gonna say other people don't like to put Eminem in the category.
No. This is the thing.
He has content.
His
fine.
Content is crazy.
Boom. If you put our daughters in the room right now, or sons, it don't matter.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, not now. You know, when they get a couple more, when they get teenagers, you could throw on a Jeezy song. They can bop to that. From back
that's gonna be forever.
before song cards like you could throw on a Jadakiss song. They could bop to that. You could probably even throw on a "It's Getting Hot." If you throw out a fucking Eminem song, they're gonna change it.
But
wait.
We're not even throwing.
No. But what about we can't say that because we got Renegade.
Nobody listens
with Eminem and Jake. Nobody listen to Renegade.
I mean, yeah, never been afraid to say it.
That shit first came out.
But my kids don't want to listen to that.
Yeah, because they don't care about lyrics now. These niggas not
rapping.
Everybody just singing about them being suicidal, hurting, or gang shit. I don't even understand how you sing gang shit.
I said real shit.
Yes.
If you in the car, you zoning out. You got your bottle, you got your dad. You
You
zoning out. Ain't nobody playing no fucking Renegade. Like, I don't care.
You can't say I'm a hip hop fan.
I will put on it for the record.
I will put on
Hov had the better verse.
So you gonna be cutting corners. You gonna be playing Renegade.
I would, yes.
No.
Because I listen to different type of music. I might cut corners because listening to this.
It's all you want to hear.
It's just different.
We not playing Eminem at the barbecue. We not doing that. We ain't pulling up. We ain't drinking.
I'm just saying, if J-Phone, keep it real. If J-Phone was hooked up to the shit at the cookout, word of everything, he not about to turn on Renegade.
I'm not about to put on. That's different.
That's different. He's
in the cookout in the car.
Even if it's like girl life, the car, the cookout, anywhere, you was not playing on Renegade. So what? nobody care about Jay-Z being.
Nigga, I've been in the car with people that I just play instrumentals and we all vibed out. So yeah, I would play.
Yeah, I mean, it's like those type of people.
I'm a hip hop, but that's who I am.
Yeah, I'm just saying, but you're not. I know.
Playing them, we're not doing that. But in my opinion,
it is a great song. It's a great song. Word and everything, but. No, my daughters do not. My kids will never want to listen to that.
They're not gonna want to listen to none of that shit.
Yes, they will listen to Jay-Z or Jadakiss. Jadakiss shit is dope. Word of everything. Jay-Z shit is dope.
Everybody's saying now. They don't want to.
You think somebody gonna say, "Hey, mother, listen to the shovel. I hit you with the shovel." No. That's not all he did though. Renegade. They're afraid to say it. He's crazy.
He got Toy Soldier. He got
a lot of dudes with Dre. He got a lot of dudes with Dr. Dre.
Not even just Dr. Dre. He's talking crazy to Dr. Dre
and
too.
Mariah Carey has a song that says, "Why are you so obsessed with me?" That killed him, I guess. So now we're.
I don't know. He said a lot of shit about Mariah Carey.
He can say what he wants to say, but that's Mariah. And
I did hear that he didn't get hard.
And there's a scale.
And they said he never had sex because he couldn't get. I don't know.
Okay, but there's a Mariah Carey and Eminem. Like, ain't nobody thinking about that. Like, my motherfucking kids gonna be wanting to listen to "Why You're So Obsessed With Me" other than.
You can't compare R&B and a rap song together. That's not the same even category.
Some of these rap niggas is R&B singers anyway. So
exactly. Now it's not even the blurred lines.
Let's get off of Eminem.
But yeah. Anyway, we digress. That was a whole fucking tangent, but I don't.
And he wasn't on our docket.
We're not getting some promotion.
Where am I so?
Wait.
He's not on the docket.
It doesn't matter.
I ain't bring him up. He brought him up.
It doesn't matter.
I ain't bring him up.
It doesn't matter.
That's my nigga.
So, to bring it back full circle, back to the Grammys. There was no female R&B artist nominated for. I forgot exactly what category it was, but it's the first
R&B.
time.
I think R&B.
It is R&B, but it's like they got them. There's subcategories under R&B too.
Right.
But before, like, I don't want to say false information, and my phone's over here, so I can't check my shit. So I'm going to skip over to how Summer Walker has been stuff because she's not even nominated at all, which doesn't make any goddamn sense at all.
Why does it make any sense? Should she be nominated for a Grammy?
Yes.
Why are you doing that? Should she be nominated for a Grammy?
Yes. Tiana Taylor should be nominated.
No, Tiana Taylor, yes, should get a Grammy.
Compared to the other people that's on that list, they should be there.
Not for nothing. Why should Summer Walker get a?
She put out a whole album.
I didn't say she should win. I didn't say she should win.
She put out an album, but why?
I didn't say she should win.
But
I didn't say she should win.
No.
She should be nominated. And it's a popular consensus about her album that they like it.
Tiana Taylor, we love her, but she don't have enough material to
What do
be
you mean she
nominated.
don't have enough material? She just y'all don't recognize it enough. She has a lot of material.
It's not just me though. It's 100
the world.
people.
Remember that's what we were talking about earlier with the whole promotion thing. Tiana Taylor in her own world, she already winning. So when Tiana Taylor she's very confident about her shit.
Winning.
She's very confident about that.
Except that time she did a whole album and then sent it to Kanye, and then when they put it out, it wasn't the album that she put out. This nigga Kanye, he went and switched man shit. She was like,
Yeah, I don't even know why.
Can you imagine that though? Just think about you put everything into an album like, yeah, this is my shit. My heart into this. You hear different beats, you hear different like what the fuck? What is this?
That's why you gotta have full control of your stuff. But when you sing your stuff to somebody like Kanye, it's gonna come out different.
Yeah, you got
he gonna work with millions of people.
Anyway, Tiana should be getting
Tiana Taylor, I'm gonna say this.
But the bigger
I'm gonna say this. Tiana Taylor and Summer Walker, they both fired. They're both fired. They got more work to do. They got more work to do.
We shouldn't put so much on them.
I'm not gonna bite my tongue. Ain't no such thing as Tiana Taylor and Summer Walker is on the same. They can't. Summer can't sit with Tiana. What? Did y'all hear her? This is Tiana Taylor. Ghostface and Tiana. They heard the song.
I heard the song.
One song though.
We're talking about Mad
Summer Walker.
Homebody.
That's not her song though.
I'm gonna tell you two things. I'm gonna tell you. Wait. I'm gonna tell you two things. You can't play the song either because because it's YouTube. But but two things. So
I love both of them. Summer Walker got it though, cuz.
No, but wait. Tiana Taylor has a king.
She's good.
Wait. Tiana Taylor has a king behind her who lets her explore her bisexuality, and they do all this stuff together. Lets her be her. Lets her be free, and she can create.
The thing is,
Summer Walker has a man who They're broken up every other week. They're beefing. She's already got anxiety. She have all these issues. If she can mentally get her shit together, I feel like she can have a great trajectory.
I'm not gonna say Summer Walker is more talented than Tiana Taylor. I'm gonna say that
you can't say that.
She has more material that we can work off.
You can't.
Tiana Taylor got one video and a feature.
What do you mean?
That we really only know her for.
Yeah. My opinion, and this is just my opinion, everyone has one of these, but Tiana Taylor is dope. Word to me, like Tiana Taylor is dope. From when she came out to now, her whole transparency, all of that is dope as fuck. Like Summer Walker,
she's different.
She is very good. She's dope too, but it's just like they're different. They're different. They're not the same. Summer Walker album was good, yeah, little summertime album, all that, yeah, nice. Word to everything. But Tiana Taylor is just like year round. I'm telling you. But it's just like they're different.
Alright, so I feel like
I'm doing a podcast, I'll play that.
Hey, who that?
So I feel like Meg deserves every nomination that she got, and if she wins, she deserves that too.
She was nominated for 3. Out of 3, she gonna get 2 of them. I'm letting y'all know now.
Not that she in the same category as Taylor Swift in any of them shits, because she's gonna win all them categories because it's the fucking Grammys.
Hold up.
Taylor.
It's the Grammys.
Hold up. I'm letting y'all know.
I'm
letting y'all know. She gonna win New Artist of the Year, and she gonna win Rap Performance. Record of the Year gonna be tough, but she should take 2. If she don't get none, then we ain't messing with the Grammys no more.
But I mean, should
out of all 3, she should get 5.
Dang, she giving her all of them.
Damn. Do we want to talk about Meg and Tory? Because I really don't. But
let's get it up. Let's get it up. Go ahead. We start with you, guys.
Megan said a pussy nigga with a pussy gun in his feelings. Ooh. And that's just what she said. Not for nothing, I don't feel like it ever should come to a time where a grown ass man should be shooting.
Wait, they was dating?
They was fucking for sure.
It's not
confirmed. It's not confirmed. Allegedly.
But we do know for a fact.
But I got real nigga eyes.
At no time should a grown ass man be shooting a female.
For sure.
Like she said, you shot a 5'10" bitch with a 22. Pussy nigga with a pussy gun.
But
his feelings.
But I don't think
Period.
I don't think he actually had a 22. So
she know what kind of gun she got shot with.
So Tory
Tory had no goddamn 22.
How you know he little as fuck?
Exactly.
That probably was a big gun.
Napoleon complex. This nigga would have had like a. Look, but listen, I honestly
if
do.
he had anything,
I believe
he was not guilty. Though,
I believe that.
If he would have had anything bigger than that, he would shot that bitch foot off. He had a little ass gun.
Listen, he was scared.
I think it ricocheted off of something. I don't want to speak on this. I'm just going because we don't have the full facts. And
what do you mean facts?
No, listen what I'm saying. I don't want to
explain that a little further more because we went real deep on some situations.
I don't want to speak on this indefinitely.
Go ahead, talk about it.
I don't want to speak in this on definiteness because nothing has become concrete yet. But what I do believe is. I do believe he did it.
Of
course, anytime you back down on a woman, you fucking wrong. It's grown ass niggas I'm gonna square up with. What the fuck am I back out on a woman for?
But wait a minute.
We don't know what happened in the limo.
It don't matter. It don't matter. The only reason that justified Tory. The only reason that justified Tory for backing out on her is that she said, Tory, I was born a fucking man. That's the only reason. Why you think I said stallion? Because I'm a man when I was born. Megan should have popped her ass.
Right. Megan could have been iking him.
I don't give a fuck. He better take them blows. You don't back out on a woman. You don't back out on a woman.
She could have took some money from him.
It don't matter how she was talking to that man.
Unless she said, I used to have a penis, there is no reason that he should have shot at her.
So listen, what happened? They was fighting. She got out, ran.
Megan was looking at ass. I don't know. Megan was speaking that ass.
All this stuff is allegedly.
It's not allegedly, bro. We got a whole CD about this.
But
Shanise said, ain't no allegedly.
Tory
is real.
The way that Tory is living right now and being so upfront and vocal. Yes, that's exactly where I was getting. That's what the optics look like to me, allegedly, because we don't have the
I don't
evidence.
listen to Tory Lanez right now, but back in the day, I listened to Tory.
I'm not listening to it.
He never got from me.
I liked it.
So wait, so we done? We canceling Tory?
No, but listen. Oh, I got something that's gonna. Well, wait, I got a question after that. But I used to like him in small doses because eventually his voice annoys the fuck out of me. Like that little that voice is just. But
You heard that?
but fuck this. Fuck this. So my next question is: has it been long enough for us to be able to play R. Kelly again?
No.
No.
Who the fuck is right to it? They're gonna piss on
you know what?
But
You know what? R. Kelly gets the job done. I'm gonna just say.
What kind of job did you get done, Marquis?
No, listen.
From a father. From a father. Of a daughter.
He got a different 9 to 5 to R. Kelly. His job is different.
Let the people hear this. From a father of a daughter. How do you feel about that? What do you mean he gets the job done? What job does he get?
Listen.
Besides pissing on people get done in
Okay, listen. I didn't watch none of it.
What do you mean? None of us did.
I didn't
You didn't watch the sex tape or the
I didn't watch the sex tape either.
documentary?
Oh, I seen that shit. That was creepy.
I watched the documentary. He
Now,
like his ass
listen,
up in the
I
closet.
understand what happened.
Why would it? So what did
But
he
you
do?
can't take that man music away from him.
What do you mean? He was inspired our fucking kids.
Nah, the funniest shit about R. Kelly.
If you play, you know what? Never mind.
I'm gonna ask you. Wait. Let me ask y'all something.
You can't cancel.
I'm gonna ask y'all something personal. Listen. I'm gonna ask y'all something personal. No, wait. I'm gonna ask y'all something personal.
Every song is all sexual to a kid.
Wait.
Yes, but listen, I'm gonna ask y'all something personal.
Listen. Seems like you're ready. They love that.
Yeah, that seems like you're ready.
Okay, but I'm gonna ask y'all something. Okay, right? During sex, do you dirty talk?
I mean,
What did you
yes.
Do you talk dirty
I'm
during
not
sex?
saying no R. Kelly lines.
No, I'm asking you.
It's gonna be like seeing
That nigga is. But did you hear the transcript? Like they had a transcript that sounded like a porn from one of his tapes, and this nigga was basically saying, "Give me that 15-year-old pussy." Give me that. Like that's not. I'm never bringing your age into it with my dirty talk. Like when my dirty talk never has your age involved. That's how you know that is a sick man. But his music is.
I ain't gonna lie. The only song that I feel like listen.
We playing Kells at the barbecue.
Marquis, we're not playing Kells at the barbecue.
I boycotted him. I'm just wanting to know if I can bump and grind a honey over any of that right now.
Word and everything. Point blank period.
So
we gotta sum this up real quick. And this is gonna be the end of this topic with this nigga. Word and everything. That man. The only song that can any longer be played by R. Kelly respectively is.
I wish.
That's the only shit. Word and everything. Other than that, because I don't have nothing to do with no little bitches.
All right, so
every other song I'm trying to do with little bitches. By R. Kelly, you're done.
Speaking of little bitches, tell you now. I'm going to transition this to a random question off of celebrities. We've been on celebrities for a while, so let's get a little personal.
You bring that to her.
No, he don't want. This is the past. Unless you were dating her in the past. So, could you date your high school sweetheart today?
Y'all let us know in the comments. We ain't doing that here.
What? First of all, what constitutes as what constitutes as a high school sweetheart? Because high school is 4 years.
Someone that you liked and dated during high school.
But I probably had 3 major girlfriends. Like 2.
No, but who was the most important?
Can you do them now?
Can you marry my ex is the girl that took my virginity.
Be careful, allegedly.
And went to school, and we went to sleep on his
real life. Y'all keep saying allegedly about real life.
No, sometimes stuff is just allegedly.
No, this is not allegedly.
No, but I'm just saying. So,
Anyway, I'll do it because they're scared because they're in situations.
No, I've been
him over there. He definitely can't do it.
I don't know why you can't.
Yeah, so
I live righteous.
No, now he lives righteous.
That's what we doing.
So,
but you are a whore.
obvious.
So yeah, but anyway, I could date, even though it sounds very delusional and stuff like that, but worth everything. I could date my high school sweetheart.
Good. That's dope.
Yes.
That's dope.
I could I could date my high school sweetheart.
Now, so
I could see us having kids and getting married, but it's just like.
Are you willing to tell us who?
No.
I think. So I recently dated one of my high school sweethearts, and it was decent, but I don't know. And my other one, like my high school girlfriend that I went for the longest, it was more of a sexual compatibility, I think.
So it was all lust.
No, it was cultural boundaries.
If y'all don't know, lust is the longest relationships ever.
Because
in all of them.
No, because women don't understand that it's simple. Like when a woman be like, okay, she ugly. Why he with him? And why he with her? Da da da. You don't understand that she's probably doing a lot of stuff that your pretty ass isn't doing. Mm-hmm. And
yes, ladies. Personality is a big thing, so y'all better get y'all minds right.
Peace of mind, all of that shit. Niggas is trash. Don't think I'm jumping on one side.
Stop listening to Megan.
Women are
Cardi,
women
we
are
know what they doing at home.
And for the majority, a nigga ain't nothing until they get up with a queen, and then they help build them and get their shit together. And that's probably why I'm still roaming around crazy and doing the stuff that I do. Well, Shanise, you could have saved me a long time ago, but you scared of me. So.
Here we are. So we're gonna sum this up.
No, so anyway, is there any more stuff on the docket? We almost there. We rolling. See, that's what I'm saying. Oh, while we on topic, first of all, for some reason, well, I understand why. A lot of entertainers, in this tragic time, they can't really tour. We can't really do performances. We can't really, make the money off the things that we usually make
what
money
you
off
about to
of.
say? I see a lot of y'all doing it, and it's real trashy. Somebody say that.
So, a lot of people, they just resort to another hustle that was presented to them.
Respectfully, it's trashy.
Called OnlyFans. And I'm not going to say that it's trashy. I feel like get what you get it how you gotta get it. If that's what you want to do, that's what you want to do.
Y'all got kids, stay off social media.
You got to pay for OnlyFans unless they kids, friends pay for that subscription and they go on there, then that's what you got to do. But OnlyFans has a bad stigma because they don't only do explicit sexual stuff on it. Like sometimes, I don't know, I feel like some people are pervs. Everybody got fetishes. I feel like some people will pay to see a bad chick on there crip walking. People are weird. They like weird shit.
I'm gonna be honest. Y'all might as well sell y'all stuff to Pornhub or whatever other porn sites it is. Because OnlyFans ain't getting it done. You only need one scene to be Kim K and Ray J. So why even have she's scrolling down her timeline. So I'm saying she don't want to address this issue. And he's saying that it's all trash. And all
I
that.
just feel like, not for nothing, if that's how you want to get it.
So you would you?
Let me understand this, because is y'all listening? Mm-hmm. Let's get into this. You listening? Mm-hmm. Not for nothing. Say what you want to say about it, and not only these niggas, but these niggas is gonna judge you for whatever you do.
I'm a king.
Whether you went and picked up a $1,400 book or a $1,400 titties or ass, they're still gonna judge you or everything. So if that's what you gotta do to take care of you and your family, because they're not gonna help.
Oh yeah,
or everything. Do it. Because my thing is that
you
got bitches on Instagram doing it for free, Facebook doing it for free, all this shit doing it for free. If y'all get a couple dollars for doing that shit, I mean, depending on the degrade that you would go, but it's just like, if a motherfucker's gonna pay you $1,000 to see you and $1,000 for you to do some sexual shit, the common sense thing would be not to do the sexual shit, just if you're gonna do that, but it's just like, dude, go for what you know and everything, because you're gonna do it regardless of the fact, because not for nothing, there's a lot of bitches out here fucking for free.
I was gonna say something
so
crazy.
if you gonna put pictures up for $14 or $1, however much you gonna get, or everything, do it, because a lot of people are doing it for free.
No.
Okay.
No.
You tipping me to go here.
But not for nothing.
go there.
Not for nothing.
I am.
It's girls out here in relationships that don't want to be in the relationships for absolutely free, and they niggas not doing anything for them. So, word to me, if you want to get 14 for a picture, go ahead and do it because they're gonna judge you regardless of the facts. So do what you gotta do, or to everything. My thing is that who is somebody to say that you can't do it?
That's a fact.
My thing is y'all go to. I'm just saying because, like for instance, y'all like seeing Megan Thee Stallion shake her ass.
As an artist,
so
I'm tired of it.
Okay, but my nigga, word it.
I'm tired of it.
Let me tell you, Jay, because you pushing it today. Word everything.
You think I'm bullshitting?
I'm just saying, word everything.
I'm tired of that shit. She can do more. Nicki Minaj don't need. She's a vet. She don't need to put her pussy in the camera. She can rap. She can actually do that.
It's just
I really feel that.
Now. We've been doing this since Lil Kim and Foxy. It's not a different game.
I'm not a perv.
Okay, Jay. Okay, but this is Jay and Marquise.
Okay.
Boom. When these little bitches be coming out, all these little new girls be coming out. Maybe not at this age, but when we were that age, their age, 25 and shit like that, when they come out and they shaking their ass, maybe they wasn't shaking their ass back like that back then. But if they was doing this then, word to everything, think about it. You would pay to see a little more.
No.
Word to everything. It was back then if Aaliyah and them was shaking their ass like that.
I wouldn't pay to see shit.
Okay, Marquise.
I've never been to a strip club.
I get what you're saying.
No, let me defend my point.
Go ahead.
I've never been to a strip club consciously because I feel like it's prostitution without the happy ending. Why the fuck am I gonna pay you to sit in? But there's different aspects of it. I understand that is an art. Dance is an art. Even stripping is an art to it. Don't get me wrong, because people make their money off that. And that's what they gotta do. But to me, why am I gonna pay you to tease me?
Right.
Like I'm not that lusty. Like I'm in the dry spell right now. I ain't got no boo. I ain't popping like that. But I ain't been like that my whole life. I'm not desperate. I don't need the sex. Sex only sells so much. Like, and that brings me to a topic that I was trying to hold back. Wait. And when I say this, I mean this in the least disrespectful way possible towards females. So understand that when I'm saying this. So, you know how the whole $40 thing came along, right?
Yes.
No, I don't. I just
$40. They leave $40 on the dresser. Blah blah blah.
People make jokes out of it.
Yeah. But listen. What I'm following me. What I'm saying first, right? People, even in that or saying like you put a price on pussy, and even women saying I'm worth this much and I'm worth more than that is still putting a price on it. And in my aspect. Not to toot my own horn and but if we having sex, girl, you gonna get off as just as much as I do. Yeah. So, but that's the condition because they sexualize women and they want. But I don't feel like they all this price that they like this like even that like I'm not the type of person that says I'm never paying for pussy. I'm never gonna have that kind of perspective because
I feel like you shouldn't look at it like that.
No,
my thing is that what about if you take boom.
Good. Go ahead.
If you met me and you trying to fuck with me or whatever, but you know, like, if you try to talk to me, more of the story, like, someday you want to have sex. Or everything, like, no, you don't want to talk to me because you want to have sex.
But y'all gonna go on there.
That's what's gonna go on. So, boom. If you take me and before you have sex with me,
that's not paying for pussy.
Okay, boom. But I'm just saying, like, but this is how they looking at it though. Like, so, boom. If me and you vibe or whatever, we meet, we talking and shit like that. So, like, my thing is that, like, I don't want to just have sex with the rip. You know it's gonna come, but boom. We going on dates and shit. We chilling. You coming over. I'm coming over. We going places. Like maybe we went out of town. Anything like that. Like say if we went to the mall and you bought me whatever we bought just because that's where we went. Or say if we went somewhere and I got you something. Or say every time we went somewhere and you always paid for it because that's just what you do. Or say if you took me to the movie. Say if you took me out of town. A motherfucker would be say. Average small mind was not a small mind. The average nigga would say, "Oh, you paying for pussy?" You know,
average Syracuse nigga would say that.
I live in other states.
I'm just saying, but that type of minded person because first of all, so a woman, so I've learned. Well, I think my father told me this actually. A woman,
$40 is the easy way out because not for nothing. You've been better off taking the bitch to the movies and dinner. And paid less than $40 for everything.
But that $40 is to skip all that.
And some guys pay for years, 2 years, and don't get it.
Yeah, sugar daddy shit. But listen, my father said that a woman can't go back financially, and a man can't go back sexually. And that shows you where our mindsets and our values are just by nature of who we are.
Wait,
Like, so a man can't go back sexually and a woman can't go back financially. If a woman has a man that's on his job and he's taking care of him and whatever, he might be abusive or something, whatever, and she had to leave that, she's still gonna be looking, not to say that she can't take care of herself, but that's the standard that she's set herself to.
Right.
If a man, we so goddamn shallow and content in our shit, if a man find somebody that, she do all the shit that I like, that's what, like, and he with a woman that do everything, she feeds him spiritually, emotionally, all of this shit, he gonna be laying back thinking about, like, damn, what she don't do that thing with her tongue that this other girl did.
He's still gonna cheat on you.
I'm not saying that because everybody has stuff that whispers in their ear to do. We have stuff in our nature. Like I'm a natural whore. I am. But that don't mean. Wait, listen. But listen, you don't have to feed into that. You don't have to be that. Like naturally, but that's an excuse that a lot of men use. Oh, it's my nature. It's to be with different women. Yes, it's our nature, but you don't have to do that. Nature. We have a lot of natural shit that we do.
Me personally, I think men will allow you to. They would do what you allow them
exactly.
to do.
Exactly. That's a whole fact.
So if it's in their nature and you keep allowing them to do it, they're gonna do it. But then maybe they will start liking you enough to act a little bit different, and then it just all depends on what you will go for as a woman. Some women gonna stand on their shit and be like, no, and then they might be single. Like for me, I'm not going for that shit. Like I don't have time for that. I don't want to argue. I don't want to play. I don't want to do any of that.
Love shouldn't be a chess
that's why I'm probably not in a relationship. A lot of women can deal with a lot more than what I can deal with.
And you shouldn't lower your standard. I mean,
but it's just like
y'all know how it goes.
Yeah, but it's just like.
But that's automatic.
It is like a pride thing too. It's a pride thing too.
It should be automatic. Because respect means different things to different people.
That's why OnlyFans appeared. A lot of women that's follow on social media, they see that, they just follow them. They don't have respect for themselves. They're doing it because somebody else.
How do they have respect for themselves?
No, I'm saying some said majority don't have it. So that's
majority probably look.
That's not just women. But wait, that's not just women. A lot of people in general don't have respect for themselves.
Okay, boom. Right. My thing is this: we're talking about the people that's doing. What is it called?
OnlyFans.
We're talking about the people that's doing OnlyFans. I respect the motherfucker that's doing OnlyFans. I don't respect the motherfucker that's paying for the shit. Period.
Why not?
Okay, so boom. Wait. So boom, we got your wife and my husband over there. Mm-hmm. Your wife laughing because I'm doing OnlyFans and I'm showing my ass for a couple dollars. Mm-hmm. But your wife ain't laughing that her motherfucking husband is paying $16 to see this shit and it's your husband.
But who's the stupid one in that situation?
Her. No. Your wife. Cause you're laughing at me for doing OnlyFans. But you ain't saying nothing to your nigga for paying for the shit. So your nigga really is using your fucking credit card, taking from your light money to pay $16 to see a bitch that he got you for. Right. So not for nothing, I feel like the people that's really subscribing and paying for that shit, not for nothing, they are.
Do you feel that way because wait? Do you feel that way because porn is free? Or do you feel that way because you shouldn't watch porn when you have?
I feel that way because I feel like nobody should be judging them because at the end of the day, like, boom, I could be judging the motherfucker for being on OnlyFans, doing whatever they doing on OnlyFans, but shit, my brother or my cousin or my friend or anybody could be fucking subscribed to them, and that's who I should be like. I say viewer, because I'm like. You're really paying $16 to look at them bitches and you got a bitch at home? Are you serious? Like, why are you making this?
But do you feel like
OnlyFans? I don't have nothing wrong with OnlyFans. If something come out of this situation or it's a come up, then good.
Should a married man wait? Should a married man not watch porn in any kind of way?
I mean, he should watch porn. Most married men,
that helps.
So what I'm saying. Wait. So I'm putting this in perspective. Okay, so some porn sites are free. Some you have to be subscription based. I'm assuming
it's stupid to pay for porn.
But yeah, it's stupid to pay for porn. But is it any? But what I'm saying is that different from paying for OnlyFans. Is it stupid because you can go look at somebody for free, but there's celebrities doing it, which adds a different layer to it. So if I'm paying to see, I want to see Cardi B titties, or I want to see, I'm not like, mind you, in the beginning I said that I've never been to the strip club. I don't believe I'm being devil's advocate. I'm not saying that this is what I believe. I'm just speaking from a different point of view. Because if I can see this celebrity like this, I can see this celebrity like that.
And
even though you can probably Google or find
it,
it.
right? Kind of and for the most part, it's used for entertainment because it's a lot of people that love celebrities and want to see them in a different type of way. Celebrities obviously are getting paid for it, and they have more to come up from it. You know what I'm saying? They can see a meal in a couple of days from it.
Facts.
So it's different when you know somebody that's doing it.
They got less to lose.
Know your worth.
So it's like, exactly, know your worth. Like,
if
you're gonna do it, like, make something of it.
If Kim can put up a picture with a sexy robe on and get $1,000, why would you go put up a picture playing with your pussy
naked
and you're getting $10?
$15.
You gotta know your standards. My thing is that whatever, it's not what you do, it's how you do it. Period. Like, motherfuckers is really our only fans fully dressed.
To close this topic out, I'm gonna say, point blank, period. In this time, if nothing else, if Trump has showed us anything, his presidency has shown us anything, is to show that during adversity, during anything, in our history as a people, we have overcame so much, and it's time for us to recognize that we are kings and queens.
But Trump showed us...
Wait. The reason that the average nigga, like, a lot of my older cousins and shit, they be in the streets, and they used to smoke water back in the day, and they be high as fuck. And I'm like, why the fuck is they doing that shit? Why do they have that? But our people are not built to be that type of person. You have to be high and numb yourself to go out and harm another person. To go out and do that. That's not who we are as a people. And that's not naturally, innately. We put in this environment, but we have to realize at some point that we are kings and queens. That our blood is different. Like, we mean something. Like, our melanin, all of that shit is different. But we lower our own standards. I was blessed to have been moved back and forth my whole life. I've been to Georgia. I'm just as much from Stone Mountain as I am from Syracuse. If I go to Stone Mountain, niggas gonna see me. Niggas gonna know me. They know who I am because I did elementary, middle, and high school in both states. So I was blessed to be able to go see different. I seen people, black successful people. I seen people, it's raining and you walking down the street. Somebody might be like, yo, where you live at? You need a ride? Or it's Southern hospitality is different. The customer service down south sucks, but they do have they do have Southern hospitality.
You're not gonna say something.
No, it's just a different kind of. They matter factual. People down south are matter factual. They straight to the sassy Like
they're slow.
There's some people. What? I ain't gonna say that. You can't say you from down south.
He not the only one. What everything.
I love y'all down south.
No, but I love y'all too. But I have had the opportunity to live in different states, and I have done my last year of elementary school, middle school, and my first year of high school in Virginia. And not for nothing, I have never met anyone from Virginia that can...
Go ahead.
No.
Down south is some hustling people, boy. They get it done.
Down south is slow.
They
you
hustle.
can't sit somebody from down south with somebody from up north. Where everything you can't.
Nah, down south they hustle, bro. Let me tell you the difference. In Syracuse, the panhandlers are out of control. Them niggas gonna be like, they'll walk up to you and be like, yo, can I have $5? They act like they know you. Oh, what up, cuz? What up, cuz? What up, cuz? Yo, let me get $5.
Who?
The panhandlers.
Okay.
But in Georgia, them niggas got a whole scheme. It's different. They faster. They fast paced. They got a whole scheme with it. They scheme. I'm gonna
tell you this. Now Jay can take. Now I ain't gonna put him. I'm gonna put myself. I can take my best friend from Syracuse and put her in Virginia, and she can make it work. I cannot take my best friend in Virginia and put her in Syracuse and expect for her to make it work.
She won't be able to adapt.
Where to everything they can adapt. We can adapt anywhere. You can move me to Virginia, you can move me to Alabama, you can move me to New York City, you can move me anywhere. And I'm still what you call them. Down south people are stuck in down south. They don't even want to come up north. We're to everything. But until they get famous, we're to everything. You never
they have to. But you wanna know why the down
they can't adapt.
No, it's different. It's different. It's so different. I don't want to, I don't know how to tell, allegedly, because I don't want to incriminate myself. In my youth, I spent a little time, in the trap, or what they call the trap. And we were in the club. And down south, everything goes 7 days a week. Right. The club popping every night. You go into this bathroom. The bathrooms allegedly used to be, back in the day, I don't know if this now, they used to be trapped out where you got people in the stalls. You got people, all you see is 2 feet in each stall. The person selling cigarettes in the front, he'll let you know if it's undercover. He'll let you know everything is crazy. Like you see, like when I seen that, it was like a cultural shock. Coming from Syracuse where everybody think they hood, I'm like, oh, these niggas don't know shit. Their world is small. They don't know what the fuck is really going on out here. Georgia is different with that trap shit. Like that shit is a whole. It's bad.
Down south do stick together.
And you can't call it slow because where have everybody went to? Where does everybody go to?
Where they at now?
Atlanta. That's where everything's popping at. That's where the music, that's where they go. But they are slow in a way that it is some slow.
Y'all gotta give it up to them people down south, man.
I just went a whole passionate spill but they are some slow niggas. When they say the dirty south, them be some dirty southern niggas.
That's real. Before I forget, I just want to say one thing about Trump, maybe two. Everybody probably hate him, but one thing about Trump is.
Yeah, should have let him finish them 4 other years so his ass will come back because he might be back.
He might not.
Right.
If he,
but one thing you can learn from Trump is that you can be whatever you want to.
Yeah.
If you put your mind to it.
I'm about to go to
Mars. Did it.
Right after this.
He done did it.
I don't even know if I believe
I hope everybody voted because they made me vote. I hate politics. I'm going to keep it real. I hate it. But I get it, though. They fought for it, for us to do it. There's a lot of people here that can't do it, but...
God did it.
Huh?
God
did. Yeah, we leaving it all to God.
Right.
as Killer Mike said when T.I. and I can't remember the beautiful black...
You can't say anything about T.I.
No, but listen, the beautiful black queen... I can't remember exactly what was being said between those two when they were bickering, but he said that it was Republican versus Democrat. And he said, what we are hearing right now is 2 people bickering about who has the better master. What we need to do is burn the plantation to the fucking ground. And that was metaphorically. He didn't mean literally go up in arms and loot and do all the shit that we did that we probably shouldn't have did during the protest. That kind of, whatever, that's another story. But he meant that everything has to be flipped upside down. There's no way, if we do it by voting, it's going to take years and years and years of replacing people in different terms and trying to put people in position if they let them get in the first place. Mm-hmm. But yeah, that's enough of that dark thing. I hate fucking politics. Oh wait, one more thing about politics is, guys, because everybody can't stay out the clubs, because we can't stay from eating, because we can't just do the simple American things.
Please stop watching the news. And
we're going to shut back down soon.
We are shutting down.
We're shutting back down soon.
The nail places are closed.
We're shutting back down. Which, in my opinion, the country is bitching about how much money they gave people, and I'm glad that they did it. That's a different story, because I've seen a lot of people open businesses and do a lot of stuff. Some people bought sneakers and jewelry and shit, but a lot of people put it in the right places. But
we opened up OnlyFans. That's what we did.
Yeah, but regardless, right? What the government should have did was they should have been like, all right, boom. COVID dies in 14 days. We're gonna shut this.
Are y'all getting the vaccine?
No. Before we get there, they should have shut the country down for 21 days. But in a week in advance, they should have gave us an average. They should have some study, 3 weeks worth of food stamps. Boom, go shopping. Make that shit last for those 3 weeks. If you don't, that's your fault. When we open back up, everybody should be cured. COVID died in 14. We gave you 21 days. We're open back up. Right back. Go back to work. I don't have to send you all this money every week. I don't have to send you all this shit. We gave you that food to survive and your resources for that 3 weeks. And all this shit wouldn't happen. It would have been done. But everything is politics. Everything. Politics.
Politics as usual. Well, y'all heard
Trump might have edged if he would have gave everybody that stimulus ahead of time instead of holding it.
No.
He might have, but he's stupid.
I'm trying to tell a couple people that.
I don't think Trump wanted to win, honestly. I don't know why he put on his feet. I don't know why he did all this shit. I feel like he was going through the motions.
He cried the whole fucking time.
I feel like he was going through. He has an ego. A man's ego is a very fragile thing. But all in all, I think he was done with that shit. I made my money. I made this. Let me get. I don't want these motherfuckers all in my business no more sweating me. He liked the fun. It probably was fun. It was probably all of that shit. But that shit is.
Being a president for Trump was at the top of his goal list.
And he accomplished that shit.
And he got it.
Yeah.
They didn't think he could do that. That's all he wanted. He got in. Now he out.
That's a fact. So, yeah, man. I'm just saying, like, all this politics shit is games. What we need to do is know who we are. We gotta love ourselves. We gotta love each other. All this petty shit is bullshit. Like, as we get older, you start to realize, like, a lot of this shit that you put stock in don't mean nothing. Like, it's all for show. It's all ego. End of the day, like, I feel like that is the biggest hindrance is the ego. Everything that we do is to keep up with the Joneses, to look some type of way, to be,
social media.
Especially with social media.
Oh yeah,
like what you on right now when you're supposed to be talking.
It's Thanksgiving, the night before Thanksgiving. Like,
Happy
messaging, nobody
Happy
wants no turkey.
Thanksgiving.
I gotta go get my pan and dress
She
for
gotta
my daughter
stuff that
grandmother.
turkey.
No, don't play with me, Marcus. I
Happy Thanksgiving and make sure y'all get them PS5s.
I'm not getting a damn PS5 till about April.
Ain't nobody getting them.
Because you never get the first, as a gamer, you never get the first wave.
The first batch.
Yeah. Let's see if there's anything almost on the docket. This shit has been a very good.
Over.
This has been a very good podcast. Shut up! Stop rushing me. Before the final thing, I'm gonna give the flowers because we never give flowers until it's too late. To my man Dave Chappelle, who is the greatest comedian of our time. And before my time, I would say Richard Pryor.
His opinion.
But Dave Chappelle, when he accomplished, let me explain to you why. So there's certain things that when you're in a public eye that you have to be careful of, and there's certain people that transcend them. Dave Chappelle isn't pervious of being canceled. With cancel culture being so great, he is established when he is. And Dave Chappelle doesn't get up there and tell jokes no more. Dave Chappelle gets up there and tell about facts and feelings of what's going on and put a hee there. He's teaching everybody. Like, this is something you've never seen before. Like, it's different. But he has been getting raped for the Chappelle show for years. Like, that's part of the reason why he went on that vacation. First of all, you gotta know a man's morals. For a man to walk away from all of that money and disappear from the spotlight because he's seen what they were trying to do to him. Besides the fact that them trying to put him in a dress and all that shit.
It's special to do, right? The SNL?
Yeah, it came out. That's a good.
Make sure y'all go watch that.
Yeah, his monologue. It's just like he touches it. Like he says what he wants. He says the truth, but he says it in such a matter of factual way, and it's standing from his point of view that you can't get mad at him. But where I'm gonna go with this? Netflix, like what I was saying, the people were taking. They using his name. Like right now, he said he wants to put out a Chappelle show again. He wants to start a new Chappelle show, but he can't because they own the name Chappelle Show. And Hulu, HBO Max, and Netflix were both streaming it all without his permission, and he wasn't getting paid for it because he don't own the rights. So he talked to Netflix, and Netflix actually took it down. But Netflix probably kind of got an ulterior motive because all of Dave's specials are through Netflix, so you want to keep your star happy. But Hulu and them are still, Comedy Central, all of them are still streaming his thing. He doesn't get paid for any of it. So if you want to boycott and you want to stand with him, don't watch the Chappelle Show. He said it himself.
I know, that's kind of hard. He
said it himself. Go watch the stand-ups. Those are probably better than this.
So he don't get paid? Like if somebody go buy him at the store?
No, he don't get that shit.
So
because he said that it was a when he was younger,
the
contract from the lawyer that he had, and it fucked him over, and that's how all that.
I know y'all love Rick James and all that.
I'm Rick James, bitch.
You know, I know y'all love that, but y'all gotta slow down. Y'all gotta slow down with it.
I think, guys, that this was a really great podcast, and I'm really excited to see where we go. I'm glad that y'all going to fuck with us, because y'all going to fuck with us. We gonna make y'all. You hear me? Anyway. I thought somebody was gonna follow. This was making me mad awkward. I just stared at the camera for like 5 seconds, like somebody was gonna hop in. Nobody said anything. But
okay.
Yeah, you already know.
Boom! Glad that you guys could be with us. This is very good for us the first time. You know, support us, follow us, subscribe.
Y'all know anything.
I never did a podcast, so I don't know what you guys do.
We get back to you. We get back to you.
So y'all know anything music.
Give us a second.
Oh yeah, that.
Give us a second.
Give us a second podcast. So
y'all like that?
At the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Give us a second.
Give us a second.
Marquise. Don't do that.
They want me to be fake so bad. Say I'm a snake so bad. Why they so mad? Here's your L, hold that. Leave you dead in the ditch. Then head to get rich. Cash rules everything. Wu-Tang.